The moment you have all been waiting for. All 32 plays from boys basketball now put together in just one bracket. We did our part by picking out the plays, but throughout the next week or so, all you guys have to do is vote. Simple as that. Let's not waste any more time and just roll the plays. First up, Gavin Lewick's bucket and the foul over 3 defenders in the paint will be going up against Alpena sophomore Cooper Bright for recording 2 blocks in just a matter of seconds. Both guys playing very strong in the paint. Next up, who had the better blocks? The big man Ian Hinska against Rogers City. He'll be taking on the senior center out of Tawas, Noah Davis, for blocking a layup attempt against Michael Geffrey. And yeah, there was a little bit of taunting after that block from Noah Davis. We had to make this a 9th and 8th seeded matchup. Strong seasons for both big guys. Next up, Posen's AJ Brunette going up against Landon Tim out of Hillman. Both players were able to get crafty attacking the hoop. AJ was able to get the reverse layup to go, while Landon Tim was able to go behind the back and was able to float it over Ian Hinska. Both plays were just phenomenal from start to finish. Next match, 13th seed Matthew Davidson going up against 4th seed Drew Hess. Davidson was able to save the ball from going out of bounds and then went off the bottom of the glass and went right to the teammate for an easy bucket, while Drew Hess was just balling by attacking the hoop. Puts a nice move on the defender, and he would easily lay it up and in. How about the Battle of Alcona? Aiden Roble taking on Zach Stevenson. Both players were able to attack in the paint and was able to get their reverse layups to go. Roble got the bucket plus the foul, while Zach Stevenson helped his team put the game out of reach where they would beat the Hillman Tigers on the road. So who did it better? Next up, Oscoda's Gabe Kellstrom going up against Joseph Kimmerer out of Hale. Kellstrom was able to intercept Brendan Mills' pass, which led to an easy layup, while Kimmerer stole it, but he was able to throw it down with authority. Strong seasons for both players. Kellstrom was named 2nd team All-Conference, while Joseph Kimmerer was named 1st team in the North Star League. How about this next matchup? Who had the clutchest moment? J.D. Ellenberger or Robbie Barbato? Ellenberger helped the Hurons advance to the semifinal round with the buzzer beater, while Barbato nailed the game winner in Alcona's home opener against the Posen Vikings. All right, we had to throw this in our top plays, but this Sault Ste. Marie's Mike Goldenbagaan for knocking down this half-court shot against Alpena. He's taking on Onaway's Jaeger Mix for slamming it down with 2 hands in a regional semifinal victory over the Hillman Tigers. 16 plays down, 16 to go. Let's go, baby. Alcona's Mason Clark. He's going to get the bucket plus the foul against Posen. He'll be going up against Oscoda's Owen Franklin for cutting into the passing lane, and he was able to finish with this beautiful dunk. Franklin was able to reach over 1,000 points in his junior season, and he was named 1st team All-Conference in the North Star League. To the other 9th-seeded versus 8th-seeded matchup. You know what they say, big-time players make big-time plays. Posen's Wyatt Rommel goes up against Alpena's Jaden Duncan. Rommel was able to tip in the game winner over the Hale Eagles, while Duncan was able to knock down the step back long 2-pointer to force overtime against the Cadillac Vikings. Next up, Posen's Lucas Stone for attacking the basket, and he's going to finish with the Euro step, and he'll be taking on Alpena's Jack Szymanski. All Szymanski had to do was play wide receiver as he sprinted down the court, and he just laid it up and in. Easy as that. How about the Alpena Wildcats battle here? Senior Kelly Stark going up against Alpena's Jordan Schultz. Stark was able to knock down the step back, while Jordan Schultz received a pass from Ryan Fultz and finished with the reverse layup. Both Stark and Schultz were named All-Conference honorable mention in the Big North Conference. 11th seed versus a 6th. Brendan DeFlorio's bucket before the buzzer is taking on Alcona's Dominic Howell's buzzer beater. And for how he literally strips the rock out of Landon Tim's hands, he just fires up a prayer, boom! He's able to get it go. Great awareness there. Both players were named All-Conference in the Big Dipper. Next up, Hal's Garrett Beebe scoring off against Oscoda's Braden Malik. Beebe just went with the hook shot from the free throw line and got it to go with the defense stretched all over him. While Braden Malik with seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter, he's able to knock down a triple at the buzzer. Both players were named All-Conference. Next up, battles of the triples. Alpena's Adam Erlob taking on Whittemore Prescott's Dana Thorson. Erlob was able to knock down a triple while falling down. Oh, and tack on the foul. And for Dana Thorson in a regular season game against Tawas, drills past half court and just knocks down the 3-pointer from another planet. Thorson has some major range from beyond the three-point arc, and it showed right there. And finally, Camden Gross from Tawas squaring off against Fairview's Isaiah Ford. Groff was able to throw it down with authority, and check out the little stare down with the Braves bench. Now for Isaiah in a game against Portson, Ford came up with the steal, and that led to an easy bucket. Ladies and gentlemen, voting begins Friday at 6 p.m. You, the viewers, have until Monday to vote for each matchup. Voting closes at 12 p.m. The winning plays will be announced during the 6 p.m. newscast.